First of all, welcome you all to the beautiful Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township. All right. By the way, has anybody heard a jingle on the radio?
Oh, yeah.
You all heard the jingle on the radio? Good, good. Because you should be driving a Kia, right? A Summit Place Kia. Anyway, this is our third year working with the Veterans Treatment Courts of Oakland and Macomb. And what a great privilege it is for us to be involved with this great charity. Of course, we deserve our freedom to these great fighters who've done incredible things for us. I feel personally committed to this because I'm a car dealer whose home base is Korea. And we all know that America saved Korea in the Korean War. And the Koreans are very, very indebted to us as a country. In fact, whenever I go there to visit, they treat us like kings. So thanks to the U.S. for protecting the war and the veterans for coming home and having to bear the burdens that they've suffered through that war. So what we do is very, very minimal. And again, it's an easy thing to do. And one of the things that we really appreciate is our vendors this year really stepped to the plate and came with some money. All right, and it was easy for me to ask them because they're good partners of ours, and they understand what we're trying to accomplish. So I think this year's going to be a surprise when you see the check. So for that presentation, I'm going to turn it over to the horse behind this whole thing, my brother David.
Hey. All right, thanks so much, Rich. He's got a new title. Not only is he the president of the Dre dealership, but we call him fundraiser in chief now. So he did an unbelievable job this year. So first, I just would like to thank everybody for coming. I'd like to recognize a few people. We have Sheriff Bouchard here. Pat Kittle from Independence Township, and also one of the fundraiser himself. His counterpart in crime, Gail Miller from Judge Mikowski. I got a text from your wife saying she wished she could be here, but she's on the road. So we know that she's definitely here in spirit. And then where's the Colonel? There he is. All right, so this year we took a different approach. We started a heck of a lot earlier. I think we did quite a bit more planning than we did. We had a couple bumps in the road and oversold golf and a few other things. But it truly was a year-long fundraiser. We did Lake Orion Car Smash. We did the Joe High Barbecue, all kinds of stuff. What's that?
Casual days.
Casual days, yep. So there was. I had a surprise birthday party for myself that even raised a few dollars. So it was all really good. And then we had a couple people. One who's here right now, Amber. We had a counterpart at Ace, who's not here today, but just did a heck of a job shaking the trees and getting non-vendors, just regular companies, to step up to the plate and donate stuff. The Spirit Airline, the Mexico trip, right? Whole bunch of stuff. So it was really just a whole bunch of people coming together. And last year, Dan was the project manager, and I'll tell you what, guys, it's a lot of work, but I love guiding this ship. I really do. So without further ado, Rich. Here's what we got, guys. $140,000. Rich and I have always been pretty good at business, and we like vertical. We like graphs going north. So we did the 90, we did the 126, so we did the 140. And rumor has it from Mr. Pat Kittle that we already have a $5,000 head start for next year. So that's great stuff there. Thank you.
Want me to move the...
Rich gets on you.
Yeah.
sure you get the someplace key in there.
Difficult one is.
Thank you.
All right. Did a TV show with Gail and Jeff Sadowski and John, and actually learned quite a bit more of what these funds are used for. I've always known it was used for good things. I won't get into all the details, but spent an hour just really learning some of how deep these funds are used for. So anyway, floor is open if anybody wants to make a comment. If not, have some food. And our first meeting is in the middle of September. And we've tasked everybody who's coming to that to bring ideas of 5 businesses that they can start to solicit, which we've done a real poor job on over the years, because by the time we get ready, all their budgets are done, right? So this year we want to get all of our wish list money that we're asking for from different companies that aren't vendors in by the end of the year. So we're looking forward to doing that, and we've got some momentum, guys. So looking to bring it forward next year. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the 3rd year we've worked with the Lalonde family for purposes of fundraising, and the thing that's so impressive about working with the Lalonde family is this is truly an effort of their hearts and their souls. It's a company-wide endeavor for both Summit Kia and also for Ace Tech. Their employees get behind it. I mean, the amount of time, work, services, resources that are donated to this it is really just extraordinary. If we had to pay for it, we could never do this. There is no possible way because of the cost. And to say that they're dedicated to the veterans that are involved in these programs is truly an understatement. I mean, they really got involved and on board with this, and they realize these guys are in trouble and that they need our help, and a lot of their troubles are the result of their service. They didn't invite this trouble. Some of them brought it with them when they entered the service, and some of them exited the service with worse troubles or new troubles that they need help with. So that's why we're here. We can't thank you enough, really. The Lalonde family, Tanya, Rich, Dave, your people and your companies, Jack, I mean, Ozzy, the fundraiser, is a machine. He's worth a story by himself. Former Marine, Dave's former U.S. Army. I mean, we have people that are veterans indeed involved in this, so with much gratefulness on our part, and I think Pat feels the same. And we have 2 sheriffs here that I probably would like to make a few comments, but Pat.
Again, just on behalf of the Friends of the Macomb Veterans Treatment Court and Friends of the North Oakland County Veterans Treatment Court, you guys are patriots. Love you. You have no idea what this means to me personally, but I think you do. Unbelievable. And I think it is important to note that of all of the money, every penny here, not 1 cent goes to administrative costs or salaries for what we do to help the vets. And I challenge you to find one other charity that can say that. So again, hats off to you guys. Love you. Thank you very much.
I just want to say, from the Macomb County perspective, thank you for what you do. Again, this has been dear to us. We started Veterans Court 4 years ago. Again, it was groundbreaking. It was something that we need here in Macomb County. We needed to find alternatives to incarceration, and I think Mike will talk about the same, that just jailing everybody is not the way to go, and we have to find these options, and especially to support our veterans that are doing the right thing and serving and protecting us. So again, on behalf of the men and women of the Sheriff's Office of Macomb County, we thank you. We thank everybody here. That is an amazing number. I did a golf outing once, just once, and I'd never do it again. So it's you've got people behind you that are supporting you and supporting this great cause. So we always have to take care of our veterans. So thank you.
Thank you.
What he said. No, I 100% agree. We have men and women that put their lives in harm's way for our country, and they come back with a lot of baggage from that. It's traumatic, it's dangerous, and it's difficult. And Tony and I, I'm sure, have, I know we have, and I'm sure he does, have men and women that deploy. Why are they still working for us? And I've had people come back with a lot of baggage from some they've seen and done, and had to make sure that we got them the help. And sometimes when you come back, you don't have that support system. You don't have, necessarily an employer or a family. A lot of the vets that come back are unemployed. I think the statistic's alarmingly high. It's some 56% or something. When they come back, they don't have an employer to help them. And so the community has to step up. Our nation's future and our nation's past is predicated on how we treat our military. And I think it's critically important, and we can't ask them to do what they do without being committed to helping them when they get back. And every day about 22 vets commit suicide in this nation. And just had one of my deputies leave to focus full-time on that effort to try to help vets that are in that strait. And so everything that we can do collectively is not only important, it's overdue, and it's a requirement for our society, in my belief. So I thank you for your leadership, the summit. I mean the summit, and all that you have both done on this front, because it makes a difference. It changes lives, and that is a ripple effect. You can change their life and change everyone that's affected by them, because their families are affected as well. God bless you. Appreciate it.
I just, let me jump back in real quick here. Mike mentioned that he has 2 sons that are going into the military, and I have a son that just graduated from Western Michigan University, and he's going into the military. We couldn't talk them, into staying. They want to go and they want to serve their country. So I think his sheriffs and his fathers were proud of their commitment and service. So I just want to say that.
And thank you for the opportunity that you guys provide for us on a daily basis. We greatly appreciate that too.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm Judge Mark Sutalski. I want to say a couple things. One is that I've been to this beautiful dealership a few times, and I've never been here and not serving food. I don't know if that's
Look at me.
as beautiful as the dealership is. It's beautiful to watch these guys work together, and the teamwork and the enthusiasm and what they put not just into their business but into the Lalonde charities. And we're fortunate enough, and our veterans are fortunate enough to be the beneficiaries of that energy and what they bring every day to their endeavors. So I wanted to thank them for that and their whole team. I wanted to do something a little bit different and tell you something about who's actually in Veterans Court. Okay? So I brought a DD-214. A lot of you are familiar with DD-214, but it's sort of a summary of the person's service. So, Afghanistan, I'm going to have to get a higher power, I think. 4 years in it, stretch a little bit. 4 years in Afghanistan, or not, I'm sorry, 4 years in the Marines. That may seem like 4 years in Afghanistan, I don't know. At any rate, 2 tours in Afghanistan. Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, Combat Action Ribbon, Afghanistan. Navy Unit Commendation, Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Sharpshooter Pistol Qualification Badge. My understanding is not many Marines get that. Is that right, Oz? Okay. National Defense Service Medal, Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, Navy Unit Commendation, Combat Action Ribbon, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, and winds up in court, okay, with a felony. And that's who we, kind of what we deal with all the time. So people who have really achieved things, but are down on their luck, not only that, but in criminal law trouble, okay? So they work their way through the program, and they have to write, each time they advance, they have to write something. So I brought with me today our, I guess I would describe her as our recent free agent signing. We stole her from another court, and we're very happy to have Lori Menzie with us here today. She's the one that does the day-to-day supervision, if you will, of the individual veterans, and she brought one of the things that they write. So this is Lori.
Thank you. I want to say it's a pleasure and an honor for me to be here today. I think the judge has given me a huge task. I've only been here 3 weeks, and he called me up today and said, I need you to go with me and be a part of this fundraising event that we have going on. And I immediately went back to my desk and I go, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? But just listening to you guys and seeing all your faces and learning what you guys do and what you've done, and this is a great opportunity for me to be here. I'm really excited to be a part of this team. Looking forward to hopefully being a part of the fundraising event next year. I'm really excited about joining this team. My experience has been strictly with drug court. This is my first opportunity to work with veterans, and I'm really looking forward to that. The judge asked me to bring one of the essays that a gentleman wrote, and I quickly had an opportunity to look through his file today. So I want to read you an essay that he wrote, which is a part of the requirements of being advanced to the next phase of the program. I find it easy to look at another person and state the things I dislike about them, based on my own values and beliefs. Whether it's family, friends, or the woman I love, I'm constantly conducting an inventory subconsciously, based upon my values, looking at their flaws and shortcomings. I spend so much time, again, subconsciously, looking outside that I hardly spend time looking inside. In doing so, my insecurities increased. I become an elaborate liar, an overall deceitful person, the exact things that contradict my values. Oddly enough, I didn't come to this realization until someone looked at me and told me exactly how she felt, that I'd become a deceitful person. The overall truth now is that I'm officially now coming home. We fast forward to August 2012. I came home from my second deployment in Afghanistan physically. We fast forward to July 2015. I'm coming home mentally. I thrive with structure and routine, with orders and guidance. I can accomplish most anything, and Veterans Treatment Court gives me the structure and routine. Those behind Veterans Treatment Court truly care just based on our service. At one point, I felt my 6 friends that I lost, that never returned from Afghanistan, are looking down on me in disappointment because I'm a junkie. But they know, as I'm starting to learn, that is not me, it's not us, it's not what we're supposed to be. So with this second chance, I have to do what I do best, and that's fight. Fight for them, us, and most importantly, myself. So today, right now, I can love, and most importantly, I can feel love. I want to tell you that this gentleman came in with a drug of choice as heroin. And working in specialty courts, my experience with heroin, you may get a 20-30 success rate with them. This gentleman, and I'm proud to say, is enrolled in school, made the Dean's List 4.0 in May of this year, and is pursuing his associate's degree. And he's expected to graduate from our program in November. So this is truly why we do what we do, and I was very, very happy that the judge asked me to share this with you. And I thank you all for having me.
My name's Sam Alvarado. I was in Vietnam 67 to 68. I was a medic in a reconnaissance platoon. I was also a tunnel rat. But when I came back, we had nothing like this. I was in Oakland County Jail a couple of times. I lost count. I was in Tennessee County Jail too. I lost count there too. And there was nothing for us. But that's not what I wanted to say. I want my guys to come up here. We are the infantry of this unit. We do the work of it. We are the guys that work with the mentors, right, come on. So, these are the mentors. We work with them. That guy back there too.
Come on up. He jumped ship, he's working with the court now, but
And the reason I do this is because, you know, it's just, It can't happen again, what happened to us. It just cannot happen. We are Vietnam veterans. This guy was in the Air Force.
We don't hold it against you.
I'm not a Vietnam vet, these guys are way
Somebody's got to
older.
transport these guys around.
Anyways, we speak these guys' language. We know how they feel. Thank you.